After months of intense investigation, Lee Myung-bak will finally appear for questioning when he faces prosecutors for the first time Wednesday morning. The ex-president is likely to be interrogated on the bribery allegations and whether he is the real owner of the corruption-ridden auto parts company Das. Hee-jun fills us in on what to expect.
It's now a matter of hours before the conservative former President Lee Myung-bak is due to appear at the Seoul Central District Prosecutor's Office on Wednesday to be questioned as a suspect. The former president faces nearly 20 charges. He's suspected of receiving more than $10 million worth of illicit money from the National Intelligence Service and from individuals and businesses, including Korea's largest conglomerate, Samsung. The prosecution's questioning is expected to focus on whether the former president was aware of the illegal funds and whether the corruption-riddled auto parts company Das is in reality owned by him, something he denies. On paper, Das is owned by his older brother, but prosecutors have concluded that's not actually the case. Lee Myung-bak is believed to have used Das to manage slush funds worth more than $28 million and of using some of the funds for his 2007 presidential election campaign. Prosecutors have also found evidence that Samsung paid $5.6 million to a U.S. law firm to cover legal costs on Das's behalf. But Lee Myung-bak has been denying the charges and denouncing the investigation. He claims it's a case of political revenge by the current administration, specifically for the death of the late former President Roh Moo-hyun, who committed suicide in 2009 after being questioned over corruption allegations.
Behind this fig leaf eradicating deep-rooted social ills, the prosecutor's investigation is simply political revenge for the death of former President Roh Moo-hyun.
Prosecutors have summoned Lee Myung-bak to their offices for questioning on Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. The nation will be keenly awaiting the results, but the questioning could go on late into the night. Hee-jun, Arirang News.